It's Berto Prey 5 and Elihu. We're live on Vilemike's channel because Vile was just too lazy to show up. No, because Vilemike, it is a CNA stream, and he is missing the C. You can't have a CNA stream without the C. He slept a little later than usual, but he is watching. He is keeping an eye on things from afar as he gets the necessary caffeination for his body to work, and he will join us shortly. In the meantime, you've got me and Elihu.
Well, you have Bert physically, you have me physically, but Bert mentally here.
That's yes, sure. Richie Poole is in the chat, says Kapla, phasers for everyone. You have
another fucking text message.
And Elihu has another text message.
Yes, that means, oh, wow, okay. Sorry, that was just my trip.
Vile is not in the Karogan prison system, I can assure you, Richie. He's absolutely not working the mines. He's not in prison. He just overslept. Gorilla's Random Thought says, hey to everyone. Kapla, Gorilla. Hey, Elihu, have you seen, or do you have any care to see that 90s show?
I saw that 80s show when it premiered several years ago. Did not like it. I don't think I'm going to like this show because they're trying too hard to reimagine this nostalgia. It's like, okay, let's bring back this show. Let's bring back this character. I wish Hollywood actually come up with some original ideas because that 80s show bombed. That 90s show might bomb.
I watched it. I watched the full 10 episodes. And overall, I actually thought it was pretty decent. That 80s show, I do recall coming on like right after that 70s show ended. Is that the show?
No, there was... Yeah, I was talking about that 80s show that was just a short-lived, the continuation of the 70s show. They made that 80s show, which did not last.
Right.
Whatsoever.
I mean, yeah, if I recall, that 80s show like had like maybe a very short number of episodes.
6 or 7, I think.
Yeah, it bombed almost immediately, but it did air on network television.
Yes.
For a short time. Right. I recall. In my mind, it aired just about when that 70s show ended, maybe a season later, I thought. They tried to do that 80s show.
Yeah, Topper was supposed to
Did it have anything to actually do with, like, was it in Point Place, Wisconsin? Did it have Fred and Kitty in it?
It was in Point Place. It did have Fred and Kitty in it.
It did or didn't?
Did not. The dude, I just said his name, I forgot his name again. He was supposed to do in there, Topper Grace. He was supposed to be in there as a tie-in, but some kind of contract thing let out. He didn't show, was not in the show. People saying that's why it bombed because there wasn't a previous cast member in there. So now they got Red in here and Kitty in here with the next generation. I'm like, come on. Difference in the 70s and 90s generation. We already knew about this. Yeah, this was my generation growing up. But look at the trailer.
I mean, this was
parents in the 90s were not like that. That was 80s and 70s parents, not 90s parents. He's a great actor. Granted, yes. Great Klingon. Yeah, but still. I mean, President of the Federation, hey, he's great, but he's going to be typecast as Red if he continues to do this.
Well, I mean, he's not the parent now; he's the grandfather.
Yeah.
So, I mean, your grandparents still had their core values, or at least I perceive them to have those types of values. Different values than my parents, to a point. So I don't have a problem with Red and Kitty being who we remember them to be 20 years later. I was a little surprised at the math. Somebody brought it up that when that 70s show first aired, we were closer to 1975 in real life than we are to 1995 today.
Yeah, it's 20 years after the 70s, it aired in the 90s, and the 80s, that 80s show aired in the 2000s. So the 90s show is airing 20 years after the decade ends. So,
And that, for 1995, it's actually 38, 35 years. 90 for 2005. Wait, no. 2005, 2015, 2000. Well, yeah, right. We're 20. What is it? 28 years.
yeah.
We're 2 years short of 30 years. So it's 3 decades more than 2 decades. And it just shocked me at the time jump. Hey, Katty Knight is in the chat. Katty, happy birthday. You got your phaser. Congratulations.
Happy birthday, Kitty.
Yeah, your dad overslept, old people.
So I just saw the chat. I'm like, Richie Poole said, Eli, you tell me about your text. What?
Your text message when your phone said.
Oh, sorry. Like I said, I'm still waking up here. I just saw that.
JP says to watch the show, then make a decision.
That's why I have not made a formal decision yet. I'm not one of those people who said watches the trailer and goes, okay, this sucks because of this and this and this, this and this and this, and that and that and that. Like, okay, you just saw a trailer.
I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. Well, you watched the trailer?
Yeah, I did watch the trailer. That's
so then you see a lot of cameos in that trailer.
Yes.
A lot of the original cast.
Yeah, I do not make any assumptions about if it's going to be good or not, if I'm going to like it or not, because it's just a trailer. It's like, it's like opening your wallet and seeing you have bills in there, but you don't know exactly how many bills you have. You can have 12 $1 bills. You can have 12 $50 bills. You don't know what you have, but you have something. You have to actually look at it, actually understand it. That's why I'm going to wait till the trailer. I'll actually watch the show. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I say the first 3 episodes are the hardest to get through. They're not terrible, but for me, they were the hardest to get through. And by mid-season, like I think episode 6 was hilarious. So I think it's worth watching, but you make up your own decision, obviously. Richie Poole says, Katty Knight, Birdo45 is your new dad. No, I am not the father. Just because Bile didn't get enough coffee, I don't get to take on I would say a child, another adult. I don't need any more. Well, for tax purposes, actually, I probably could use a dependent, but that's just on paper. Dandelion Fluff. Good morning, Dandelion Fluff. Says good morning, everyone. Kapla Dandelion. And Richie Poole says, having just finished Cowboy Bebop, my next Netflix watch is going to be that 90s show. Very cool. And on Bird's advice, I'm not going to watch the trailer. Yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer, I would say not to, because it gives away all, like not all, but 90% of the cameos.
Please tell me Ashton Kutcher's not going to be on that show.
I'm not going to comment one way or the other.
I hated his character. I'm sorry. And the writers couldn't figure out how to spell Fez. Is it F-E-S or F-E-Z?
I thought it was always F-E-Z.
No, it's F-E-S. Foreign exchange students.
Oh, well, that's... Yeah, but it's Fez. F-E-Z, though, is how it's written.
Yeah, but it's foreign exchange student, because I remember the very first episode when they asked what his name was when the bell was going off. All he was mouthing was the characters' names, first names. He's just saying their first names.
I still don't understand what a cowboy bebop is. Is it a cowboy? Is it a creature, an alien creature, a robot? Is it a male or female? Or some type of gender neutral thing?
Speaking of gender neutral,
I have coffee.
Welcome back, Vile, to your own stream.
Thank you so much, Bird and Elihu, for taking over so I can get coffee and still start on time.
you're late.
appreciate
That
it
was
so
not on
much.
time. You said 10 minutes. It's been 11 minutes.
According to my clock, it had been 10 minutes, so I'm going by mine.
I'm going by mine.
Time
Yeah.
flows at different speeds, relativity.
And if you want to know why I overslept, I will show everybody right now. You guys got a little bit of a clue in the chat, but I'm going to play the video.
Pew pew.
All right, you're 19 years old now. I figure it's about time you got one after all your complaining.
Nice light.
Do you know how long it took me to do that short little phaser effect?
3 seconds. I can do
That's
that.
probably 2 or 3 good hours of
It took me 2 or
Copy
3
and
hours to
pasting.
get it right.
Dude, I can do that in 10 seconds on iMovie.
Well, fuck iMovie because I hate Apple products. So, but yeah, it took me way too long to research how to get it done in DaVinci, actually do that, and like the first time it rendered, it for some reason it started turning green at the end, and I have no idea why.
that would have just been a fine phaser effect.
Well, I wanted it to stay the same color.
This was a phaser set to Orion.
It was definitely more painful.
If you notice, the laser went straight for the liver. So there goes his drinking.
And let's see if I can help you out, Bird. Bebop, I believe, is a type of music.
That doesn't agree with what.
Well, what I mean is, it was the name of the ship, and they named it after a type of music that they liked, which is similar to like jazz and stuff like that.
Oh, like Cyndi Lauper. He bop, we bop, a she bop.
The Big Bopper, I've heard of. Yeah. Richie says a cowboy is a bounty hunter. The bebop is the spaceship the 3 bounty hunters use.
And how you doing, LDG and Positive Candor? Thanks for joining.
Hello. What's going on? It feels like it's been 4 weeks since I've been on this show last.
That's because you didn't really do much last time.
Yeah, you were supposed to do the video with your Snapcam. Never did.
Oh, actually, my computer kind of had issues. I am sorry.
Your
And, how are
computer
you
had
feeling,
issues.
Candor?
I was upgrading when I first came on the show. I was upgrading my video card, and then something happened in my I couldn't get my webcam to work, and
Well,
took
hold
me
on,
like 5 reboots just to get it working.
Candor, because I know he's been feeling that pretty sick lately, so I want to make sure he's doing okay.
Yeah, I'm still sick, but
He's here.
Well, at least you're here.
yeah, at least I'm here.
Still ticking.
Well, JP's, I'm not wrong because the theme of Cowboy Bebop is in the type of music of bebop, which is a type of jazz. Yes, the ship is named Bebop, but I would say, I don't think this is ever confirmed in the show, that the ship is named after the type of music.
What about Rocksteady?
Well, they could be giant Ninja Turtle fans, but then why is the theme music in Bebop?
Michelangelo's having a seizure? I don't know.
I'm not wrong. Fine.
But there's an
Let's go to Google and we'll see what Google says. Why is it called Cowboy Bebop?
Because the writer decided to call it Cowboy Bebop.
the entire show is themed in jazz. What are you talking about? Jazz anime.
Yes, but specifically, the show's title is a reference to both the cowboy lifestyle of the American Wild West and bebop, an American jazz music movement from the early to mid 20th century.
I'm guessing that you can't trademark like the word mutant, right?
I don't think so, no.
When it comes to this
So
intellectual,
you could have
intellectual property, yes,
so
you
you could
can.
have so you could have a show called Old Adult Mutant Karate Crabs or something like that, and it wouldn't be and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wouldn't jump all over that.
No, you can technically trademark the word mutant as long as it's not intellectual property, like the Kingpin Ninja Turtles.
So you could have Old Adult Mutant Ninja Turtles, and that would be okay.
No, it's still ninja. I'm not feel like LGG. Still like Mutant Ninja Turtles. still the term.
Yeah,
The
so that'd
title.
be too much, right? As long as you vary it up a little bit, you could get away with it, basically.
Yeah, like taking a show called Z-Man and having an X-Men wannabe. Nope, can't do that.
Should be able to.
No, but you can have a Superman character named Captain Marvel.
Or Homelander.
Instead of being an alien, he's
Or Hyperion.
magic.
Yeah,
Or
call him
Hyperion.
Yeah, call him Hyperion. Put him in the Marvel world.
Yeah, there's at that point it becomes what they call an XP, which is just basically a carbon copy of something, and they're able to get away with it by making it just different enough.
Plastic
Yeah.
man, elongated
Yeah,
man.
DC and Marvel have characters that are pretty much exactly the same as each other, right?
Yeah, Simpsons even
Oh
made
yeah,
fun
not
of that.
not only that, DC did a thing a while back where they actually had Stan Lee come on and write new origins in the Marvel style, or at least the Stan Lee Marvel style, of classic DC heroes like Batman, Superman, The Flash, stuff like that. And it was kind of funny.
Yeah. So what's another word for bat?
Rat with wings.
What's the technical term for a bat?
Oh, I don't know.
What kind of goofy species are they?
Shit.
Okay, it says order. They're the order of Chiroptera.
Chiroptera, yeah, Chiroptera.
Yeah, so you could have Chiroptera man, and that would be okay, right?
Well, there's Owlman.
Well, Owlman is also DC.
Yeah.
Now, if you're thinking about Night Owl from the Watchmen series, that was done because Alan Moore wanted to use the old Charleston characters and couldn't use some of them, so he made XPs of all of them. But Vertigo at the time was still owned by DC, so it was okay because it still fell underneath DC. And Charleston also was owned by DC.
I mean, could you name somebody Bird Man? basically, and get away with it.
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Yeah. They've done Birdman a couple of times, I believe. Both Harvey Birdman from the original Birdman cartoon and the Michael Keaton movie.
Batman.
Not Batman, the Birdman, the other one.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh,
But,
you heard what they did to the new Flash movie, right?
So if you had a side character called Oreo instead of Robin, you could get away with that.
Well,
Or Cardinal, or anything.
You guys
or
ever
Blue
watched
Jay,
The Tick?
or Blue Jay, or anything.
Da, da, da,
Oh,
da,
I think I watched The Tick
da.
one time.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Arthur the
At
Moth.
least in the cartoon version, they had a XP of Batman known as Deflate-A-Mouse.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Deflate-A-Mouse means the bat in Spanish or in Italian. No, German. Sorry, God, I can't even get my freaking languages right.
Oh, okay. So you could just go Spanish for bat, or something like that, or French.
Yeah, but you can't call have a character called Uberman who comes from a planet called Krypton. Because Uberman basically is a Superman in German.
Yeah.
If DC try that in the little, was it a multiverse thing when Superman was Uberman in the 80s?
Well, maybe instead of super, he could be, just dumb man. A dumb guy. Or did they do that with Dumb and Dumber?
No comments.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this going public? Okay. All right. My fault.
What, Jordan?
What? Oh wait. Or could you have pickle juice as a character name? Does that work?
Wait.
Could you name a super character pickle juice?
Yeah, what is he talking about, LDG?
I have no clue what he's talking about. He's completely crazy. No. He decided to do a watch party of a movie on YouTube and actually show the movie.
Oh.
You can only do that
Yeah.
with public domain items, and it has to be public domain, like in a majority of the countries.
It has to be not claimed public domain.
Yeah, because there are several movies that
The
are
second it's claimed, it's done. It's over. It could be public domain all day long. As soon as someone claims one.
it could be public domain in the United States, but it might not be public domain in, say, Jupiter. Why the fuck did I say Jupiter?
Jupiter. On Uranus, we can
In the UK or something.
Yeah, on Saturn, Winnie the Pooh is not public domain. It's private.
But yeah, he thought just if he was going to delete the stream after that, he'd be fine. Well, you forgot. Yeah, but you have to make it to the end of your stream. That's what he forgot. But
with all these AIs going on, has AI already taken over the world, basically?
getting there.
I've been
It's getting there.
I've been experimenting with those YouTube shorts. And I finally figured out how to do this. And it's kind of odd because one of my videos, 2 years, had 89 views. I uploaded as a short in 24 hours, it's at 1.3 thousand.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, okay, shorts work.
Yeah,
Well,
shorts
because
are the
As
way
long
to
as someone
go.
stays on the video for 10 seconds, you get the view on a short. Whereas if someone only watches a video for a minute, if your video is over or not a short, you don't get credit for the view.
I think that's weird how they do views.
Shorts are the way to go nowadays because people have such a short attention span. That
It's
they're
the
not
natural
willing-
evolution of
they're not-
instant
they're not willing-
gratification.
Yeah, they're not willing to sit through something for 15 minutes anymore, or whatever the case may be.
It's turned into the new television.
It's,
Like, and they made jokes about this, right? Like,
yeah, 15 seconds is.
yeah, the
is very-
future television is nothing but shorts. You know, just watching shorts.
Well,
I have a
that
3
was
second.
also the
I have
past
a
of
3
television.
second.
I mean, don't you
get
remember
this.
America's Funniest Home Videos?
I have a 3 second.
Next thing you know, you'll have short episodes where people make full episodes that are only a minute long.
Dude, I got a 3 second short. It's got
Oh,
1.2.
well, that
thousand
mirror
views.
I really want to
universe
hear about this
short.
3 second short.
That mirror universe short that Bird did was pretty
Damn.
awesome. I thought,
Oh.
I don't think I saw that one.
Nobody fucking watched it.
What?
Nobody watched it. I want to hear
I
about
watched
this
it.
3 second short. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It did shit.
I left it on. I left it on for a while, and it would play over and over again.
Yeah,
Thank
but if you
you.
do that, you only get the first view.
Oh, really?
It only
Is
counts
it?
for one view. Yeah, it's one of the things that sucks on the YouTube side. TikTok counts it as a view each time it replays.
Elihu, please.
Yeah, but how many
I
times do you
need
get
to
the
know.
same
I
short?
need to know. God damn it, please. Elihu,
What?
please tell me what's going to deal with this 3 second short.
Oh, here it is. This is my 3 second short. Hang on a second.
For fuck's sake. What were you going to say about it?
I got
He's showing it.
1.23 thousand views on this one.
Damn, yeah, her move. Damn, she in her move. Like damn, she in her move.
It's 3 seconds.
Damn, she in her move. Like
Oh, and you're doing the loop thing too. It sounds like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's not
3
he's
seconds.
doing
It
the
loops
loop, it's
automatically.
YouTube.
Yeah, it loops
YouTube
automatically.
loops.
No, I'm saying that you're making you cut it in a way that it sounds like, unless you knew it looped. You know what I mean? It sounds like it's
You're
still
just
playing.
watching, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You can get a couple extra views from people just not even realizing because they're expecting a 30-second something.
Well, that's
And
what he just said. That Vile said that
Yeah.
only the first view counts.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Is that
it only counts
confirmed,
the
though?
first view. Unless you scroll up and scroll back down, it only counts it as one view, no matter how many times it loops.
yeah. Yeah, but how many times do you get the same freaking short while you're scrolling through those things? I mean, I'd be getting the same damn thing, like at least
I'm
3 or
90.
4 times.
I'm 92% away from YouTube's suggesting my short, so hey, I'm doing something right.
All right, I was trying to bring up your mirror universe thing, so I could because I haven't seen it, and in case anyone else hasn't seen it,
Do you want the link?
I was searching for it. I just found it and it started playing.
Oh, okay.
All right, there we go.
It's been 3 months since my return from the mirror universe. Like the mirror universe, where I was forced to dispense pain with antagonizers and agony booths. The mirror universe is the same but opposite. I am forced to dispense pleasure with orgasmatizers and the ever popular ecstasy booth. Upon my return, I provided Chief Engineer Scott and Dr. McCoy with detailed blueprints, recreating
Looks
the
like a
spin,
penis.
yet neither has been able to reproduce it at all.
2
Therefore,
meter.
tomorrow I will self-destruct the Enterprise unless they meet my demands. What was that, Captain? Do your job, Mr. Chekhov. Dun 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 dun.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and figure out what might have been wrong with that video.
Yeah, everything. That's fine. I got it.
I thought it was funny as hell, Bird.
Oh, thank you. You're not the short audience, though.
Hey, okay, you're right.
LDG, I'm curious.
But even
Yes.
You were about
go
to say what you thought was wrong with it.
Oh, I thought it was obvious. I was saying that rhetorically for people to think about what
rhetorically. Oh,
it
thank
was,
you.
but
Okay, there we
I
go.
would personally say it was that lovely accent of William Shatner.
My God, man.
Could have used
You
a little work.
can't tell me that this
Oh
is not
God.
a perfect Shatner voice.
You got to pause every single.
It's my best
word.
accent.
Whenever you
If
talk
I
about
don't have this, I've got nothing.
Bert, stop trying to sing like William Shatner, okay?
I
I'm
wasn't
sorry,
trying
but
to sing.
this is not an
You are
accent.
singing.
This
You are.
is an
But it's
impression.
just that my voice is so magnificent. You hear it in song.
Just because a guy was trying to remember his lines, he got that trope for all those years, man.
Oh my
I
God.
thought I did a much better Chekhov, though. Eh?
I can see it so clearly now. It's crystal clear. Killbird.
What's
Well,
his
she-
description?
Well, she.
It's me Russian accent.
Well, LDG, all you need is a stone and you could kill Bird twice.
Where's the other bird?
We, the people of
You
Mother
can
Russia.
kill two birds with one stone, Elihu. That was the joke.
Richie
So with
Rules
one
is
stone,
for
you can kill a
short.
bird twice. God damn. My
Two
my
birds,
joke
one
Or
is
it
stone.
might be too
philosophical.
long. Yeah, it did feel kind of long upon listening to it. It was a long minute. I used every frame of that minute. I still had
kinda
to
like-
cut some out.
Yeah, it's kind of like uploading a video. You might want to make your intro between 3 seconds, 7 seconds, and 9 seconds because the fast forward is 5 and 10.
There was no intro. I just started.
Ah.
I had an intro in the first version, but I had to cut it to save time.
Well, there's two types of lengths for YouTube shorts. There's 15 seconds and then there's 60 seconds. So
In my mind, I thought I was going to have plenty of time to do it in 60 seconds. And when I was done, it was 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
yeah.
So then I had to cut it back down to 60. I had to just cut a lot of shit. I cut the intro, I cut the extra, the exit, the credits. I cut a lot of dialogue. It took me longer to edit that than that 90s show video.
Yeah, I definitely got to go back and start posting some more shorts because, I'm going through my views and even then, the views counts are just all over the place because you got like one with 27 views or even as low as 23 views. Then I've got some with over 2,000. So 1.7 thousand, over 500, but then others are just, it's hell. This one only has 14 views.
Yeah,
So I need to go back and do that.
my first video has like 11 views. I'm like, I should add some music to that. So I did, and I got 1,000 views in the next video. I'm like, okay, I need music on my shorts.
My favorite YouTube shorts have beautiful women in them. Well, Richie, I think it's more of not necessarily beautiful women, it's tits.
And to be clear, female.
Not even necessarily female tits. If you're including trans people,
No,
it's
I'm not.
tits. As long as they have tits and present as female, I think you tend to get a lot of views. Which is why I'm worried about my 12-year-old being on TikTok sometimes.
Sorry, I was looking at something else. Checking my email.
LDG, you needed to play crickets at that point because everyone was quiet for once.
I'm sorry, I forgot I'm on sound effect duty.
I don't know. There you go. I don't know, Gorilla, because I have I was putting like a set list of hashtags for each video, and it didn't seem to help for me, but that could be just because my channel's so small to begin with. What do you guys think?
Yes. They help.
Yeah, tags do help.
They're
Let's
basically
see.
just search terms. I mean, you know.
Because I'll probably have to re-upload the video I just did with Katty shooting me into a short. But unfortunately, when I uploaded it originally, I couldn't do that. Because when it rendered it in full frame, even though I specifically told it not to, and I don't know why. So it's only 17 seconds. Maybe I can get it uploaded as a short and see if it will actually do that. And the hashtags I have with it for the thing are just my common ones. You know, Vilemike with both spellings, Katty Knight with both spellings, Star Trek, Phaser, birthday. And it only has 20 views after, 9 hours.
Add some music to it.
But I bet if I upload it as an actual short, it'll do much better.
Yeah, my other video, my moon video, Object on the Moon, was 89 videos in 2 years, 24 hours, 1.2 thousand. Try it short, man.
Maybe hire a stripper to be in the beginning of the video. Get some more views.
Well, maybe I'll contact Frankie, see if she'll be willing to do some stuff for me.
Oh, I need more coffee. Oh.
So what else are you guys doing this weekend?
Packing.
Yeah, you're going to the Smithsonian, aren't you?
Yep.
How long are you going to be out
see
there?
Just a couple of days. I'm going to spend half a day in the air and space. I'm going to go on a Segway tour, pub crawl. Next day, the National Museum, then the Capitol Hill tour.
Are you going to see the original Enterprise?
Air and Space Museum, hell yeah. I just want to see the Apollo 11 landing module.
Enterprise has been a lot farther than the Apollo 11 lander.
I still want to see the Apollo 11 landing module.
Isn't the landing module on the moon?
No.
Well, the return module obviously is here.
Yeah.
The part that
Landed
part
is
of it,
still on the moon.
yeah.
Or is it?
Yes, it is.
The
You could even
part
see
that landed on the moon,
tracks.
the part that actually landed on the moon never came back.
Yeah, you can actually see lunar rover tracks with the telescope.
Which telescope?
Any telescope.
Any telescope?
Anything with a 30 millimeter aperture or wider, yeah, you can see tracks. Basically, take an 22.5 millimeter eyepiece, you can be able to see it.
Is that a telescope one can buy at a hobby shop?
Yeah, especially you can even see.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, you can even see comet C20 2022 with a telescope or binoculars in the morning tomorrow.
I don't believe that there is any optical telescope you can buy at a hobby shop that would let you see the tracks left on the moon. Because if there was, there'd be thousands of pictures of it. Astronomers, whatever, personal astronomers or whatever they're called, like you, that would take those pictures and post them onto social media. And we are so far, there is nothing even close to that resolution ever posted by a person on Earth.
Okay, Bird, check the pirate chat. There's a link for you, okay?
I will check it out.
No problem. And I also put this one right here for space. There you go. There's 2 little links for you to check out, okay?
How to see all 6 Apollo moon landing sites.
All right, so here.
Not one of them has a photo, though.
All right, this is a model of the service module, the return, the return module, the lander, and everything. The only part that actually returns to Earth is that little conical section on top of the service module.
The gold legs.
Where the lander is attached to. So this is the part that went to the moon. The lander lands on the moon. Then the top of the lander comes back up into orbit. And then everything comes back except the only part that returns to the actual Earth is that conical part.
Yeah,
right.
Burns up in the atmosphere.
So that's what I'm saying. So there is none of that moon part ever returned to Earth.
No.
The bottom part is supposedly on the moon. The top part, I don't know if it's in the atmosphere or burned up.
It's at the Smithsonian.
No, it's not at the Smithsonian. How could it be at the Smithsonian?
The
How
lander,
did it get from orbit back down to Earth?
You see that black dot right there? That's the rocket right there. It's going to take it off on the surface of the moon.
Okay, but
Elihu,
the only part that actually comes back is the conical part. So that part never landed on the moon. That's what he's talking about.
what's at the museum is a recreation or a second copy of the lander. The part that touched the moon is not on Earth. It never returned.
How did they
orbit of the moon, but it never landed on the moon?
How did they get from the surface of the moon back up to microcolumns? Come on.
That top part blasted off from the moon, and it connected to the return module. Right? The astronauts then went back into the return module and they jettisoned. It's actually still in orbit of the moon. I remember reading this now. That lander is still in orbit of the moon. It never made its way back to Earth.
Well, the part that has the gold on it, that part is still on the surface of the moon.
The gold is on the surface. The black is in orbit of the moon.
And then the aft section of the service module, that I believe burned up in the atmosphere.
The LRO.
Yeah, in fact, I read an article about how they believe that it's probably still in orbit of the moon. And that maybe one day, they could conceivably bring it back to Earth. That they could find it and bring it back to Earth.
That is possible if it's still in orbit of the moon. I don't know if it was in the orbit of the moon or if it was also destroyed in the atmosphere. I'd have to do more research.
No, it's definitely because they left it because they don't need to bring extra weight back to Earth. It is absolutely okay. The only question was if the orbit decayed over the last 50, 60 years. Did it crash into the moon or did it get swung out of orbit? But they were pretty sure it was still in orbit.
I thought 14 crashed the orbiter, the lander into the moon surface. That's why it rang.
Some of them did hit the moon.
Yeah, 14.
But 11, they weren't sure.
Here,
that's what I read.
Yeah, 11, 12, 14.
Elihu, to the link you sent, yes, they tell you where you can see the landing sites, but in absolutely no case can you actually see any human footprints or tracks or anything from Earth with an optical
Now-
telescope. The
Yeah,
resolution just
from
isn't
what I
there.
understand,
correct.
from what I understand, only the surveyors and lunar orbiters have seen the tracks.
Right.
Nothing
Right.
from actual Earth has done it because the atmospheric haze is way too much.
Yeah.
But this, Elihu, if you look at the screen, this is the part that's in the Smithsonian. That's the return module.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
San Diego Air and Space Museum has the Apollo 9 return module.
And I'm sure
Oh.
somewhere in the Smithsonian there is a recreation of the landing module too. Because
Probably.
it's awesome, but it's
It would
it's
be a
not one that
recreation.
ever touched. Yeah. Or recreation or I don't know. They're not called recreations, but you build multiple ones. Replica. Yeah. It might even been an actual working one that just never got used, but it's still, yeah.
Oh, NASA has a shitload of modules that they have never actually launched but tested.
Let's see. I want to answer his question.
Well, I mean,
How many?
I actually don't know that, Richie.
And according to several websites, according to models, Apollo 11's lunar module is still in orbit around the moon, but that's due to that's based on orbital simulations. They don't actually know where it is.
Kind of like the booster rocket from 11 was finally spotted about 15 years after it was launched, and it's in sporadic orbits. They saw an object and they figured, okay, it's paint, but they didn't know what it was, and they figured out it was just basically a booster rocket. I mean, just think about it. If any alien actually looks back at Earth and sees all the debris here, it's like a redneck field.
So yeah, it would take like the sensors of a Star Trek ship to figure out where the fuck it actually is, because it could have crashed into the moon. It could have been flung off into the solar system. It could have could still be in orbit. So we don't know.
Yeah, we didn't even know where Philae was when
Could
we
have
landed on
been
the
stolen
asteroid.
by the Chinese. We don't know.
It took us several months to find Philae when it landed on the asteroid.
And when I looked up how many, Richie, it doesn't actually say. Probably because all of them are in the same boat, that they just don't know where they actually are, because tracking stuff was not that good back in the 1970s.
Yeah.
China's going to come and like, hey, we found this. You want it back? Oh, yeah. $1 trillion.
Yeah, I could like, how would we feel if like China goes into space, discovers it, brings it back to the Earth, and be like, hey, American, or I don't know why I'm doing a Russian accent, but Americans, we found some of your space trash. Now, if you want it back, you must do this, or you must do something else.
Trust me, the U.S. will buy back old space technology if China or Russia ever retrieve something from the moon.
$100 billion. We will send our chief negotiator to negotiate with you. Donald Trump is in way to Beijing as we speak.
Oh yeah, at that point, not only would we not get the lunar module back, we'd still owe them $1 billion.
And his daughter and Ivanka will get more patents from the Chinese government.
Yeah.
Make more millions of dollars. But we see shit.
They'd bring it back, JPs, just for the political and PR.
It'd be more controversial, like for all mankind. North Korea is the first one to reach Mars. Oh, sorry, spoiler.
Let's see.
We'll just trade the trash that's crashed on the store for theirs back. Oh.
Yeah, but they don't really care about their crash trash. As a country, we don't want China to have our shit.
No, America will buy it back if they actually retrieve it. If anybody retrieves NASA equipment from the moon, trust me, the U.S. government will pay you a hefty price for it. It's called a finder's fee. Scavenging. Was it salvaging and scavenging? Just like maritime law, it's yours.
Yeah. I would say that, maritime laws would extend into space for that type of argument, because the moon isn't claimed by any country.
Kuroga does claim it. But
Any country that doesn't rely on the Kerbal Space Program doesn't claim it. We'll just trade their trash that has crashed on our soil for theirs back. Yeah, I don't think they care. Jordan, most of their technology is based off of ours anyway. Because that's, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, NASA is a civilian agency. Therefore, it has to have complete and total transparency, except where DARPA and the U.S. military get involved. Once they start paying for it, then it can be classified. But other than that, everything else has to be completely transparent.
I got you, Lodge. I'll be right back.
Because I think there's been a few DARPA NASA things. Yeah. DARPA and NASA are still working together in certain areas. What the hell is this? Sorry. I do a search on that kind of stuff and something distracted me.
I am easily distracted by such things.
Elihu, when you get back, please tell me how I missed this.
Obviously, it is fake.
Well,
December
it's
9th.
from last 2 years, or a little over a year ago.
It's a clickbait title and a clickbait article. These are the type of things I purposely skip.
Okay, it's based on a paper. I'd actually want to read the actual paper, but it doesn't say which journal it's in. Possible structure of the energy density present in a Casimir cavity.
You're talking about the warp drive?
Yeah, apparently this is something that DARPA and NASA actually worked on.
Yeah, DARPA accidentally created a warp bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's old news. Fusion, that's the big news. And the portable nuclear battery, that's big news.
So Elihu, this is not fake. This is or not a parody article. This is actually a real article describing something that actually happened that I somehow missed.
Yeah, the Warfield. Yeah, it's old news, dude. Sorry for me.
Damn.
Yeah, and there's this new type of nuclear-powered battery that's supposed to be portable for everybody soon.
All right.
Supposed to replace lithium.
Whoops. Wrong
Why?
thing.
Because nuclear fusion has been achieved.
Well, nuclear fusion was achieved in the 70s
Yeah, I
or
know.
the 60s. Dang it. Sorry. One of the Vile children texted me because after the stream, I'm going to be picking them up so I can put them to work because they want money for a big clothes sale that they want to go with Mrs. Vile on, which I will not be. I'm just the chauffeur and the pack mule on that one. No, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. I meant to stop the screen and I presented it again. At least it wasn't my Pornhub list.
Good. We did not want to see no Star Trek, Star Wars parody.
You don't like Star Whores?
Or Dr. Screw, April O'Neil. How do I know about that? Because I know April.
What I think is funny is they still make those things.
No, I actually know a funny story about the Dr. Screw parody. It was April's means of protesting why they haven't chosen a new female doctor for Doctor Who. This was before Jodie.
Yeah, unfortunately, maybe it's just me, but that's not really my bag.
Speaking of weirdos, what happened to LDG?
I don't know. He dropped out. Didn't say in the private chat where he was going. He didn't say goodbye. He's such an asshole. I don't know why I bring him on. No, fuck. I'm just kidding.
Hashtag Florida man.
Yep.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about going down to Orlando for a couple of days because LDG said that he has a Disney pass. I can get in for free at all the parks. See about going down there next month.
All right.
Or hang out with Chris and I in Kansas City, but I haven't decided yet.
I got an idea of something we could do. I'm going to read funniest Florida man headlines. And I want you guys to tell me if you think that it could apply to LDG, our resident Florida man.
Yes, it can.
First one.
Yes, it can.
Florida Florida man wears fuck the police shirt to court. Wins case.
LDG.
Yeah. I could go either way.
Yeah, I don't see that one actually being something he could do. I don't think he'd win the case. I believe he'd wear the shirt. I just don't think he'd win the case. Florida man attacked during selfie with squirrel.
Yeah.
Now that sounds like LDG.
Yeah, I can see LDG there. Florida man in a shirt that says, "No, seriously, I have drugs," arrested on possession of drugs.
More like Matt Gates.
All right. Florida man suspected of using private plane to draw giant radar penis.
I don't think he has a private plane,
He can
nor
fly.
access to one, nor the ability to pilot it. So, yeah, pass.
And I don't think he'd be able to know what a penis looks like.
Got to go with the classic one here. Florida man charged with assault with a deadly weapon after throwing alligator through Wendy's drive-through window.
Yep, that's him. That's him. You said, what about Prometheus? Take this.
That's the name of the alligator.
Sounds something more like Bird would do. I asked for hot fries. Take my gator.
All right. Florida man steals car, realizes baby is in it, drops baby off safely, and makes getaway.
Yeah, I could see that. He's got a heart. He's not trying to
Yeah, I don't think he'd want to hurt a
steal
baby,
the baby.
so I
He
think
just
he'd do
wants
that.
the car. He just needs the car to fund Prometheus.
Go to Cape Canaveral. NASA has it.
Florida Florida cop claims Burger King put dirt on his food. After investigation reveals it was seasoning.
That reminds me of the Jack in the Box incident in Phoenix several years ago.
You need a burger. It's for a cop.
No, about 20 years
Good
ago
for troopers.
in Phoenix, there was these two cops eating a Jack in the Box, and one had a cold, and he had this weird stuff running down his mouth, and his partner was like, "What the hell is that?" And he found out that the employee spit in the cop's burger. The employee got charged for assault for cops, but several years in prison. Then a couple months after that happened, another incident with the cop and a burger happened there.
Oh, and definitely, guys, if you're in the chat, tell me if you think any of these headlines would apply to our resident Florida man, LDG. Thousands of gun owners in Florida planning to shoot down Hurricane Irma.
Yeah, that's not real.
That sounds like Jordan. Not LG.
I'm just reading headlines.
Yeah, that sounds like something Jordan would do, not LDG. Take that, hurricane!
LDG doesn't strike me as the gun owner type.
No, just Jordan.
Florida man gets tired of waiting at hospital, steals ambulance, and drives home.
Maybe. Maybe when he's upset, I could see it happening.
I think I found the one that is perfect, and I think this is LDG quintessentially. Florida man tries to rob GameStop while wearing transparent bag on his head.
So tries, I assume they failed.
I'm guessing they were caught. But I got to show this. This is the image attendant.
Circle of Death?
What are we gonna see?
I see nothing.
I'll use my imagination.
We see Annie swap. That's what I see.
Kyle, are you with us? Elihu, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I think
you
me trying to
me?
share it was causing me to robot out.
There's Vile. Richie says that is LDG, but I
Yeah,
didn't
trying
get
to
to
share
see
that
it.
particular one was not doing good for my computer.
Okay. Maybe YouTube got to see it.
Florida man breaks into jail to hang out with friends.
Florida man attacked ice cream man who wouldn't take $20 bill for pickled sausage.
Florida man hides in swamp after high-speed police chase, gets stuck and licked by police dog.
Florida man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in. Oh wait, here's an LDG one for you. Florida man arrested for calling 911 after his cat was denied entry into a strip club.
Florida man tried to run to Bermuda in an inflatable bubble, rescued by Coast Guard. Again. See, that one doesn't fit LDG to me because I don't think he'd want to run anywhere.
Bermuda's a long way. They should go to the Bahamas. That's doable.
This one I
Gorilla.
think fits LDG.
Gorilla
Florida
said he
man
wouldn't
denies
shoot the
drinking and
hurricane.
driving, said he only swigged bourbon at stop signs.
He would nuke it.
Florida man arrested for stealing opioids. Turned out it was actually laxatives.
Florida man leaves job at Burger King, steals all their nuggets because fuck it.
Florida man charged with picking magic mushrooms while carrying an alligator. Actual
Florida
headlines,
man
people.
arrested for assaulting girlfriend with fried chicken.
Oh boy.
Yvette better watch out.
I'm getting hungry.
Florida man climbs on playground equipment to tell children where babies come from.
Florida man stabs tourist despite having no arms.
Florida man steals neighbor's peacock, gets attacked by or gets chased by angry birds. Florida man manages to misspell school on warning sign twice.
Florida man gives police exonerating dash cam video following traffic incidents. Accidentally include video of him robbing a beauty store.
Sorry, I gotta share this.
You trying to share something again? Will it work?
Yes, but this time I'm just sharing the image by itself, not the whole web page.
Oh. Oh yeah, I saw that one.
It's literally spelled incorrectly both times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Photoshop.
I don't think so. Oh, he's back.
What'd you summon me for?
Oh, we've been
yeah, I know what you've been doing.
Headlines and seeing if they apply to you.
Yeah,
because you're a resident Florida man.
Is this your new segment? Okay.
Not just something we thought would be funny to do for a little bit.
Yeah. A little bit being like what? How long? 20, 30 minutes?
Florida man arrested for driving stolen vehicle while monkey clings to chest. Claims monkey told him to do it.
Maybe.
Florida man rips urinal from restaurant bathroom wall, runs away naked into the woods.
Now, I will say there actually is one Florida man story that is me, but I doubt you'll ever find it.
We may have already gone over it. Who knows?
Probably.
Florida man pauses police chase to rehydrate with stolen Capri Sun. Says smoking crack makes him thirsty.
Florida man asks trooper if he can leave scene of the crime to get more meth.
Florida man gives police exonerating dash cam video following traffic accident. Accidentally includes video of him robbing a beauty store.
Okay, this is LDG. Florida man drives date to sports bar on stolen Walmart mobility scooter.
All right, this one I think is pure LDG.
Okay, I'm done with those.
Florida man admits to killing goat, drinking its blood for pagan sacrifice. Would still like to be senator.
Wow. Is that DeSantis?
No, because he's going for president.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. LDG, I think this is you, right? Florida man arrested for eating pancakes in middle of crosswalk.
This is the kind of segment that could get as popular as Dear Bob.
Florida man disguises himself in bull costume as he tries to burn down former lover's house with pasta sauce.
I know what website you're on, man.
What is it with the videos of people trying to set things on fire while they're standing in the gas? Have you seen that? There's like a few of them out there. There's more than one out there. These idiots trying to set fire to stuff, and they're like literally standing either in or on top of or right next to the thing that they just filled up with gas or spilled gas over, and they either get exploded or freaking set on flames.
That's Florida for you.
Well, we got Richie says the GameStop one was definitely LDG. That one was
what was that one?
Man attempts to rob a GameStop while wearing transparent bag over his head. And I tried to show the image, and we even thought the image looked like you, LDG.
No comment. I mean, you have to see, right?
BMW
I mean,
after he's told he can't buy it with food stamps.
What?
It's the perfect thing for.
You want me to reread that one, Elihu?
Yeah.
Florida man steals BMW after he's told he can't buy it with food stamps.
Oy.
All right, I think I found the one that's LDG. Florida man arrested in local park for practicing karate on swans.
You might be able to narrow it down if you do Florida man Orlando.
Well, I think I'll leave the rest for next time. That way we can actually turn this into a 2-week bit.
I'm telling you, if you find it, I will give you props if you actually find it.
Florida man runs naked in the street trying to scare away.
There's a Florida man story. Yep. Good luck.
You know, LDG, I found a hotel close to SeaWorld for $70 a night in Orlando.
That's expensive.
Yeah, it's a little expensive there.
No, I'm saying, yeah, it's cheaper.
There's also more expensive.
Look up Price Right, whatever that website is.
Yeah, I was looking
Remember
at
to
price
turn your
on
cookies off when you're doing those kinds of searches.
booking, kayak, hopper, and I found about $71 for cheap hotel in Orlando.
Yeah, the closer you are to Disney matters, but should be able to find something for like $35 a night.
Motel
Just don't talk to your neighbors.
Super 8, Motel 6.
Something like that.
Yeah, because according to my SSD, my SSDI attorney, I got to spend cash.
Yeah, I don't. Even in San Diego, $70 is a great deal because most of the hotels I know of are a lot more expensive a night than $70, unless you're talking about like a Motel 6.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get this hotel tomorrow for was it $41 a night? 4-star hotel. I never stayed in a 4-star hotel before.
I have, but only in Vegas.
I was looking at the app they told me to download. I can control mood lighting. I can control the power shower all on my phone. I'm like, wow, okay, this is not a Motel 6.
I once stayed at a hotel that our room it wasn't a room per se. It was more of a suite because it had 3 separate bedrooms plus a living area and a kitchen area that were all separate.
Yeah, I could have paid $110 for a kitchenette, but I'm like, no, I'm only there for a couple days. I'll show you guys pictures of my room tomorrow.
I don't think we really care about your hotel room. Well, maybe people in the chat care, but I don't.
Yeah. I'll show you pictures of DC, okay?
I just want to see a picture of the Jefferson Memorial.
Okay, yeah, that's on my Segway stop tomorrow, Tuesday.
No, because when last time I went to DC, that was the first place we went, was the Jefferson Memorial. And I thought it was really funny because I was playing Command and Conquer at the time. And literally I was playing like the night before a level where we invaded DC. And the first thing I destroyed was the Jefferson Memorial.
Yeah, I'm going to see that, the Reflecting Pool, the Lake Memorial, the West Memorial, the Spy Museum, the White House. Yeah, I'm doing a Segway tour on Tuesday. It's like 17 different stops. Yeah, I'm not going to walk DC. I'd rather just be mobile.
Yeah, but isn't you doing it by Segway kind of hipster?
Kinda. It's cheaper than doing a self-Segway tour. It's a hell of a lot easier on my feet than walking.
I don't know. Make sure someone takes a picture of you on the Segway so we can make Paul Blart jokes, because with you it's more of Paul Blunt.
I'm not that fat.
That's why I didn't say it was Paul Blart. You're Paul Blunt. And you're not driving on a Segway. You're driving on a Seg way too high.
Yeah, the bad thing about DC is some hotels, you step out onto the sidewalk, you're still on federal property. You cannot legally smoke weed. It's the bad thing about DC.
Yep. What are you going to do when you can't smoke?
Well, I'm going to walk 2 blocks and smoke. I looked at the territory map.
It's like, that's why I got the Segway, so I can go to Virginia. Or I can go to Maryland, where it's legal. I don't know if it's legal there.
I'll just take an electric scooter. Actually legal in Maryland, recreational. But I'll just get an electric scooter a block away, go a couple blocks, smoke, go back to my hotel. I can legally do that. And there's a dispensary 3 blocks away. Right by Five Guys. I've never had Five Guys. No, don't take that wrong, LVG.
Five
Okay?
Guys is pretty decent.
You had 5 guys or 6 guys?
The restaurant.
Well, we've got
is
5
called
guys right
Five
now.
Guys.
Their fries will give a diabetic person freaking stroke.
Yeah, I've heard about 5
Uh,
guys. I've always wanted to eat there. I'm like, okay, is it really worth it? Or is it all hype, like In and Out?
Five Guys reminds me
Whoa,
of the
whoa.
of the,
I'm sorry, Elihu. Hype like In and Out?
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
In and Out sucks.
reminds me of the food you get at freaking Disney World.
Sorry, we lost Elihu. I don't know why.
I refuse to eat In and Out.
That's probably why you don't have a girlfriend, but I'm bummed.
No, in San Francisco, only the tourists eat In and Out because the majority of San Francisco's do not support Christian fundamental businesses. Right-wing
Okay,
Christian fundamental
In-N-Out-
businesses.
Okay, Elihu, I am an atheist. In and Out, despite being Christian owned, is still one of the most progressive fast food restaurants in the country.
And you want to know how to not get hired In and Out? Tell them you're an atheist. They go, okay, we'll be in touch.
I know of several atheists who work for In and Out, including the one near my house.
Good boy, Rex.
There are no atheists that work In and Out here.
Yes, there are. They don't even.
I said here.
Well, they're all In and Outs are still owned by the same family, and they have never discriminated based on race or religion.
I still don't
So
want to
I don't know what you're talking about.
The hamburgers, well, okay, that and the hamburgers itself. It's like eating flavored cardboard. I don't like the taste of the burgers.
Oh my god. You're way too used to frozen beef. That's the problem. You need more experience with fresh beef. Yeah, Richie, I'm as afraid of burning in hell as I'm afraid of burning or going to Tartarus or Valhalla or hell with one L.
He's going to Stovacor. He's a warrior.
Well, I do have my dog. But it's in the back of the car right now. So no, I took it to the storage unit. Damn it. No, I can't. I don't have it in the car.
It's almost 9:30. Where is he at?
She might be listening.
She might be listening, but she had a semi-stressful morning.
Okay. Gotcha.
So what else you guys want to talk about?
You ever heard of this stuff called crack cocaine? I hear it's pretty good.
I've heard about it, but I've never tried it. I've only tried powdered cocaine. And I'm never going to do it again. It hurts. Well, it hurt my nose.
And what else hurts your nose?
You must have done a lot then.
Drinking like Coca-Cola and it goes out your nose. The bubbles hurt.
God, my 13-year-old daughter last night actually told me she wants to get her septum pierced.
Why?
I don't know. This was after her mom allowed her for her, when she turned 13 for her birthday, to get her nose, the outside, a regular nose piercing off the side of her nose, one of her nostrils. And yeah.
Okay, I'm not a biologist, so I don't know. I'm not qualified to determine what a woman is. I certainly don't know exactly what is a septum piercing.
That's the one that, the classic ring through the bull's nose.
Yeah.
That's that piercing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
Well,
bull.
if they want to do it, just feel like that's its own, not reward, its own punishment.
If I have anything to say about it, it's a no, but unfortunately, I don't have any say. If her mom agrees, then she gets it. So,
I would imagine the only people that get that pierced are the people that like to be pulled around by others. Yeah, it doesn't.
Jordan wants to know if he should build a nuke in Minecraft. I didn't know that was something you could do.
Back so.
What'd you say, LDG?
My dog's barking, so I had to mute.
Well, dang, the conversation just died.
I know. Hang on a second. Wait. There we go. Okay.
They
Hold
look
on,
like
I can't even see what that is.
they look like the Star Wars walkers in the distance.
Exactly. Those are antennas for at an airport. At first, God's like, "What the hell?" Yeah, David's right. It does look like walkers.
They look like the ones from the show that don't have the humps. You know what I mean? The like construction walkers they had in Andor.
Haven't seen Andor.
I stopped watching after episode 6. I kind of thought it was lame. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like it. To me, it was just too slow, boring, and I couldn't get into it. Plus, like, everybody in the show acts like, I don't know. Yeah, they're presenting it more realistically, but this is freaking Star Wars, okay? Star Wars is not meant to be portrayed realistically. It's meant to be a fun sci-fi fantasy. Don't all y'all disagree or agree at the same time?
I
Both.
don't give a shit about.
What do you want me to say? Then make your own Star Wars. I mean,
I can't get a license.
you don't need one.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
If you want it to be Star Wars, you have to get a license, unless you want to
Nope.
make it up.
What about a fan fiction film? That's
I make my own Star Trek all the time.
yeah. Make your
No,
own fan
exactly.
fiction Star
The
Wars.
shorts.
Come on.
You can get a license for that.
Yeah, but that's not canon.
Doesn't matter. Canon's not canon.
Oh,
Canon enough to me.
I mean, you want me to talk? That's exactly what you should do. Make your own Star Wars. Nothing stopping you.
maybe I will.
But yourself.
Speaking of Minecraft, Jordan, I want to tell you that it takes about an hour and a half to dig a tunnel from America to China in Minecraft. In case you want to do that, by the way.
It doesn't make any sense. It would depend on the map.
If you want the Earth world map, yeah, it takes about an hour and a half.
As a Star Trek fan, I had to leave my brain outside to enjoy Star Wars. It worked. Elihu, when you say that about Minecraft, is that like just regular digging, or is that with making some sort of machine that can dig for you?
That's the machine. Regular digging takes about 4 to 5 hours. I've been reading up on a little bit of Minecraft.
I could see you making something that would do that. I wonder how long it would take to do that in Space Engineers.
I don't know. But once your tunnel's complete, just get a train and make your own little subway. So.
Back when we were playing Space Engineers more often, I was reading an article about a guy who built basically a asteroid Death Star in Space Engineers, or at least that's what they called it, but it didn't actually have a laser. It was basically just a mining tool. But the thing was like the size, if you were to actually make the Death Star, it was like a flower the size of the Death Star with each petal that would close around an asteroid and just devour it for its resources. It was kind of funny.
I saw this one video where this guy took several months to build the galaxy in Minecraft.
Uh-oh, we lost LDG again.
Hashtag Florida man.
All right, I'm going to the mirror universe. I'll see you later.
All right, try not to splooge all over
Enjoy the
the
ecstasy
I'm
I'm moving on to the second cup of coffee. And by second cup, I mean 24-ounce cup.
I want cup number 5. I've been down in coffee this morning. Of course, I'm not going to get any sleep tonight. I highly doubt that. I got to be at the airport at 4 a.m., which means I got to get up at 2:30, 3 o'clock. No sleep. Yay.
Well, I get my plan on Monday or tomorrow is I get to work for a little bit, then pick up the kids from school or pick them up from whoever picks them up from school, drive down to the border, pick up Mrs. Vile, let them all go shopping for a while, then take everybody home because I'm just the chauffeur.
Well, on Thursday, I'm still going to be live streaming from the Denver airport. That's still one of my plans. I am going to D.C. for a couple of days, Richie.
Well, I'm going to ACDC.
Taking the advice from my SSDI attorney. Spend the cash. Okay. So buy a car or travel. Like, no point in having a car, so I'm going to travel.
Why don't you want to buy a car?
Number 1, I don't have a license. Number 2, a car is impractical in the city. Number 3, parking is notorious. You got $20 parking to $80 parking. Number 5. Number 5.
San Francisco kind of sucks with that kind of stuff.
Number 5. San Francisco is the number 1 city in the state of California for car auto break-ins.
Captain MKG says if you were staying in Denver, we could have gotten together and had a bowl.
I'm in Denver for 2.5 hours on Thursday morning at the airport. Past TSA, dude. Sorry.
And Mr. CCDV is also here.
Yeah, Captain, you heard about the murals and the statues at Denver Airport, right? Well, a lot of that stuff is before TSA. I'm going to be past TSA, so I'm going to be able to show a lot of stuff that people don't get a chance to see, just have a ticket. So I just want to be live streaming. It's like, hey, you guys seen everything else in front, but here's what's past TSA that you don't see.
Yeah, Mr. CCDV is going to be coming to San Diego, and we're going to go to the Gas Lamp District.
Stay away from the library.
We're going to hang out. Maybe even do a live stream.
Stay away from the library.
Why? The library is great downtown.
I know.
It's just at night it gets a little overcrowded with the homeless population because they provide free internet.
Yeah, stay away from the library.
But that's only after the library close.
Yeah. Captain, why don't you come up on the stream? The chat is pinned. Come on, Mike's only smoking tobacco. Bird's smoking oxygen.
You just feel a little outnumbered by the non-weed smokers?
Yeah. Since LDG left.
Does LDG smoke weed? I don't know. I didn't know he did.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, that's one thing you won't see me doing on a live stream because, as I said, it hits me way too hard. Although, what's funny is one of my longest SD Game Swap customers, someone who's been buying stuff from me for over 10 years, actually opened a dispensary here in San Diego. And he's like, you know, anytime you want some weed, I'll give you a free joint. And it's like, no, thank
They
you.
always do it to get people hooked.
Well, you can't really get hooked on weed.
There he is.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, you can.
So, Captain MKG, did you see what the video I posted yet?
No, given my face.
All right, then I'll play it for you, and this is why I was 10 minutes late for this stream today.
Okay.
All right, you're 19 years old now. I figure it's about time you got one after all your complaining.
Notice she turned it on kill off a stun before she shot. Okay.
Yeah.
Technically, it was heavy stun. That's why I woke up 10 minutes before the live stream started, got online about 5 minutes before it started, and told Bird and Elihu to vamp for me for 10 minutes so I can get coffee.
So we vamped for 8.5 minutes before he came back.
So yeah, I'll probably end the stream with the Vilemike theme song only because I didn't play it at the beginning.
You're a vile child.
Oh, that's funny. You just disappeared for a second.
Yep.
The smoke cloud was so thick you disappeared.
I can do that too. Hang on a second. I can use my vape to do that.
You didn't disappear, Elihu.
Damn it! I was supposed to disappear. Use my vape pen too. This is 97% THC.
God damn.
I know. This was on sale, $35.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
BOGO.
Nice.
You heard of BOGO?
I think I've heard of them before, yeah.
Yeah, they had a sale at the dispensary down the street. I'm like, sold!
Hell yeah.
Actually, I was doing some research on it because California did something stupid that pissed me off, and they banned flavored cigars and cigarettes.
Yeah, you can't find menthol cigarettes anywhere in the city.
What? That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
unless the brand of cigarettes was first known for their menthols, like Virginia Slims or something, you can't buy menthol cigarettes anymore, or my vanilla cigars.
You can still buy flavored wraps, though.
That's bull.
So what I'm going to do is you can actually have people mail you cigars through a licensed distributor, through the USPS, as long as they're cigars. You can't do cigarettes and you can't do vaping products, but you can do cigars. So what I'll do is I'll probably stop smoking as much. Now, at least the brand of cigars I've been smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just order like a box of vanilla cigars from somewhere else in the States and just smoke them on the live stream.
You miss your cigarellos, huh?
No. You think I can afford cigarellos? What's wrong with you?
Well, that's actually similar to what I have to do. I'm actually trying to smoke through whatever cannabis I have left. Because the girlfriend came over last night, and even though I cleaned up and tried to mask the scent, it was just too much for her. So I got to smoke through what I have, and that way I can actually hopefully get laid for a change.
Dude, there's something called Febreze.
That's what I used, but it was too much for her. So obviously, I'm,
Okay, use ozone. Use ozone. That little white can. Ozone as ozone, something like that.
Well, she's okay with edibles, so at least there's that. And dabs are also an option because they don't smell too bad. So, but yeah, you might not be seeing the Romulan toking device here very often because of that.
I'm sorry that I've never heard of that before, but I think that is awesome.
What, Romulan toking device?
Yeah.
It was from, I was doing it a couple times on a live stream, and I had somebody called 47 Yorktown come up.
Oh yeah,
and,
I know him.
yeah, he coined the phrase, and so I've just been coining it ever since. And so whenever I see him, like 47, this is for you, buddy. So, but yeah, you got to get that nice heavy smoke from the bong, and then that way it just completely masks the person, and it is hilarious.
Yeah, I can't do jazz. My lungs can't take it, man. That's a little bit harsh on me.
So smoking is too much for a girl?
Well, here's the problem. She has kids, and she doesn't want to reek of weed, and so she doesn't want to bring that back at the house. So, I get it.
Gotcha.
So, like I said, there's always edibles, there's always dabs, because dabs are at least less intrusive, or so I'm told.
Yeah, jazz doesn't smell up a room as bad as
No, but
flower.
hopefully it'll get you high as balls.
And we lost the Vilemike.
It is now the Bird Who Michael show.
Because what's the word? The bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. Surfing bird.
All right, let's do another one.
I got my bowl right now.
Okay, they're not doing last dabs yet. I'm waiting for another live stream to do what they call last dabs for their live stream, and I usually join them, and I usually toke one more time.
Well, Chris Knight is doing his wrap up and named at Tunis tonight. Well, you can hop on Chris Knight's wrap up today.
Oh.
Sorry.
Why come here, you?
I have no idea, Dandelion Fluff.
No, I forgot I didn't start up OBS, so I went to start up OBS, and for some reason, StreamYard suddenly crashed.
Oh, Dandelion. I think I found a way to go to Canada without a passport. Some kind of like X thing with an ID or something like that. If I'm flying, there's like a little loophole for U.S. citizens. If you're driving, you need the actual passport. But if you're flying into Canada, you use something else as a passport as long as you have your birth certificate with you. So I'm gonna look into that. So basically, if that comes through, I can hang out with you. I can go see Anzo.
There's also a
Nexus,
little
thank you,
trick.
Nexus.
If you go to Mexico, Elihu, you can fly to Canada without a passport.
Yeah, the Nexus Pass. Thank you, Dandelion. That's what it's called. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
I know a bunch of people that drive to Tijuana and then they fly to Canada because you don't need a passport.
Huh.
Yeah. Ellie lives there. Anzo lives there. Simone lives there. Come on. I got some friends in Canada.
Nice.
Yeah, going to London, that's a different story. But Canada, yeah, it's viable for me. Okay, bowl's loaded.
Nice. Oh, that was my third bowl, I think, for the day.
This is my second bowl.
Oh.
Denny Lion says that you do realize that Enzo is a 4 or 5 day drive away from here, right?
Yeah, or an hour and a half flight. Yeah, Yeah, I fly. I don't take Greyhound or Amtrak. I fly. Okay, I prefer it. Okay, 5-hour flight. No, yeah,
She's saying
still.
it's a flight.
Hey, if I can fly to Hawaii for 6.5 hours, I think I can fly a 5-hour flight.
Just remember, don't fly Air Canada.
Or Southwest.
Why not Southwest?
They still suck.
Well, bummer for me since my mother got me a gift card to go on Southwest. So,
they still suck. Southwest is one of the worst airlines, worse than Spirit, because if you don't do your little quote unquote check-in, your seat is out of luck wherever you want to sit, because it's like choose your seat when you check in. If you don't buy first class, if you don't check in if you fly at 6:20, you don't check in at 6:20 next morning, or you wait to 7:30, you can get shitty seats. That's why I like to fly other airlines in Southwest, because you get to pick your seat before you actually check in.
oh, I see. Yeah, my girlfriend was telling me about that too. That's why she likes to fly United.
Yeah, here's a travel tip for everybody. If you are booking a combo flight on one of the Priceline booking, trip like that, book the cheapest flight you can. Then when you go to the airline itself, you can upgrade for an average of $30 to $80.
Hold on.
$300 from first class.
While I put headphones on my head.
So that's how you guys upgrade from economy to first class.
So
you buy the cheapest ticket, then you go to the airline itself, then you
hold
upgrade on the airline.
I would just like to say, I am the only person, I believe. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. I believe I'm the only person on the panel who actually drinks and smokes.
Actually, you're incorrect. Because what did you just pour a shot of? Was it Fireball whiskey cinnamon, or cinnamon whiskey, or was it just Fireball cinnamon?
It's just Fireball cinnamon. Honestly, I
that's what I
haven't
have
had a
in my
cup of
coffee
coffee
right
since
now.
yesterday.
Dude, you need
That's
something.
what I have in my coffee right now.
You need something sweet like honey, okay?
Oh, really? No, cinnamon is the way to go.
Can't stand cinnamon.
That's not my
Well,
fault.
the reason I put it in there is because the 7-Eleven I bought my coffee at only had 2 types of shots that they are able to sell because of certain regulations when it comes to selling alcohol.
To be honest with you, when I drink water, I drink light water.
Ah, so you're drinking Coors.
It's the right
that's
kind
what light
of water.
beer is. It's just water.
Okay.
It's carbonated water.
Yeah, sorry, Michael, but Coors is piss water.
Hell, fuck. O'Doul's has more flavor in it than any light beer.
Oh my God. I'm actually drunk on a panel with my camera on. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, speaking
Mama
of
Prey is going to be really pissed at me.
Speaking of O'Doul's, Ant-Man and the Wasp has a new promo. It's O'Doul's commercial.
Speaking of which, I actually have a couple of people who actually want to be at my birthday party next month in the gas lamp district. I know I haven't talked to you about that in a while, but
yeah, who? Because I don't know of anyone else here in San Diego unless they're coming with you.
Wait, when is your birthday?
Well, right, yeah.
When is your
My birthday party is going to be on the 18th, which is a Saturday.
The 18th. Let me see. Check the notes.
And I will be doing the karaoke host myself. So it doesn't matter if you show up or not. It's just that I'm going to be in one of those hotels, and I'm going to be renting the room for the night, and I will be singing my own songs all night long. So it'll be fun. And you guys are all invited, of course, if you want to come down to the Gaslamp District on February 18th.
Down to San Diego, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at prices right now. Waiting for the page to load. Hang on a second.
Well, it's only going to cost me a few. Well, it's going to cost me, but it'll be fun, and I don't care.
Yeah, I'm looking at prices right now. Let's see.
I would prefer that everybody that is at my birthday party stays at the hotel room because I have to stay at the hotel room.
What hotel?
However, since I'm hosting the karaoke party, it doesn't matter if anybody stays at the hotel room or not.
Well, I'm looking at $500 for airfare and hotel right now for San Diego for next month. That's what I'm looking at.
I know, right? Like it's like $1,500 to.
No, $500 for airfare and hotel. That's what I'm looking at.
No. It's what I'm saying is it's like $1,500 just to stay there for the night.
Dude, I'm looking at 3 nights, $460 to $510 for 3 nights. That includes airfare and hotel. Where did you pay your money at, dude?
I haven't paid the money yet.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is, whatever hotel I choose to stay at there in San Diego is going to cost me about $1,500. And I have to bring my own equipment to host my own karaoke party. And I get to sing whatever song I want to sing all night long. So it's going to be a very expensive birthday party. But you know what? Fuck you. I get to do my own birthday party. And it's in the Gaslamp District. So I get to walk to whatever bar is local and drink a shot of hello. Hello. I drink Fireball on a regular basis, so it doesn't matter what drink people buy me.
All right. Now, what I brought up was a map of downtown, which has, if you look at the tan section, that's the Gaslamp Quarter. And if you look at the top left of the map, underneath the word where it says walkabout map downtown San Diego, right under the word San in San Diego is Emerald Plaza. That is that's where I used to work downtown. It also has the Westin Hotel. But I worked there for about 5 years.
Huh.
As long as it has a hotel room, they say, "Oh, look, we're in the downtown San Diego district," and they say, "We've got a hotel room that we own for the night."
Look at this. This is from February 17th to the 20th. This is how much it cost total for hotel, airfare, taxes. Gaslamp, $467, $459. Well, that's a hostel, but this is the hostel. Here's the hotel, $544.
That's why I like having my birthday in February. Yes, absolutely.
Or you can stay up here for $485. I mean, you got $500 tops. Pod share? Wow. I didn't have pod shares in San Diego. Huh. Well, that's what I'm looking at if I actually want to go down next month.
And it's only going to be 1 week. Look, check out all this shit I have in my room. Do you honestly believe that I am going to not have fun for 1 week out of February? Come on, Seriously. I have so much old shit in my house.
You know what's funny? I think I have that same record player.
Well, fair enough. This actual record player is only like 10 years old. So fair
Be
enough.
right back. I have to reload your game.
But the records underneath the record player. Let's see. How do I do the oh, there. Nope, wrong. There. There. Nope. There. There are the record players, the records that actually play on that record player. And trust me, those records are at least 30 years old. Some of them are.
Let me put it to you this way,
45 years old.
Mr. CCDV.
Yes?
One of the Vile children last night was helping me post stuff to the eBay store, including some vinyl. We got the Halifax 3, Al Hurt. We got Fats Domino, Jesse Crawford, the Chicago Mob and Orchestra.
Oh,
the
Fats
Seekers.
Domino. No. Oh, my God. You put Fats Domino for $5?
No, Fats Domino is only $3. And it's the 1956 one. So that record is almost 70 years old. And Mrs. Vile's in the house, so everybody has to say hi to Mrs. Vile.
Ouch. These records are heavy.
These are the ones that we posted last night.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about displaying or
Splish splash, I was taking a bath. All about a Saturday night. Wait, is that
Yeah,
the Beatles?
Yvette, Mrs. Vile was supposed to remind me, and she forgot to remind me.
Hint, hint, Mrs. Vile. Hold up.
Yeah, sorry. Most of my collection is more classic rock. I've got
Beatles.
I don't know if you realize this, Mr. CCDV, you've muted yourself.
It's that light water. Drink heavy water.
Okay. So my mom said apparently red and blue equal white.
It's not the White Album. Come on. You need all primary colors to make the White Album. Otherwise, you got green.
Oh my God. Oh, shit. Seriously. Like vinyl. Come on, man. Seriously. Like, wow. That's fantastic. Oh my God. Okay. I'm putting my albums away now.
Yeah, Yvette, this is the perfect stream to complain about that kind of stuff, so don't worry about it. Unless you're going to insult someone specifically.
Yeah, insult me.
Really? Really, Yvette? Seriously? I mean, this is the shit I grew up on. Okay?
He's our age. This is the old people's
No
stream.
joke. No joke. This is.
Yeah, I
the
think
stuff
most of the
I
records
grew up
I
on.
own are older than me
You
because
dropped
I
some,
was born
dude.
in '84.
I dropped one.
But one of the funniest thing is, you guys remember the warehouse where you used to be able to buy used records and CDs and stuff?
I remember the warehouse. Yeah. And Amoeba
Oh my
Records.
god.
Rasputin.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
CNA. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Well, when they were closing, the last one here in San Diego, I went and bought a bunch of stuff. And one of the things I bought for $0.25, which is the only record I own that is younger than me, was Britney Spears' first album, unopened, for $0.25
Damn.
on vinyl. And I still never opened it. Not because I thought it'd be worth money, because I didn't care that much. I just thought it was funny that they had a record of her for $0.25 that was unopened.
Yeah, that just reminded me of something I forgot to do when I was in Alaska. I was going to actually go to a Circuit City. They actually have one there. I will be drawing at persons that are rude and on the panel and such as claiming Christian.
On the panel? What'd you do, Mr. CCDV?
Yeah, I wasn't on the panel. I woke up like 20 minutes before this stream started, so couldn't be me. Now we can hear us. What'd you do, Mr. CCDV?
Whatever. I don't care.
See, Ben, he doesn't care. He'd come up.
If we are going to do 45s,
I don't really have that many.
45s.
I don't really have that many 45s, to be honest.
Patsy
And
Cline.
The reason I don't tend to have that many 45s is because I'm too lazy to change the frickin' knob on the record player to play them.
It's a switch. Come on.
No. You gotta put a new knob. You actually have to put a new knob on it on mine.
Pliers.
Oh, Adam Ant. Oh my God, Adam Ant.
Wow. Dude. That's old.
All right. Later, Yvette.
Bye, Yvette.
Bye, Yvette. I know, she doesn't like me when I'm drunk.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm drunk.
So, in other words, all the time.
Today would have been Bill.
Well, yeah. If you ever intend to play a 45 in my house, you're gonna have to play this one first. What the hell is this one?
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
There.
Baby Shark.
Sorry, my daughters are texting me.
The Flying Saucer Part 1. Buckingham and Goodwin.
I know, you gotta play Part 2.
You just showed Part 1. Okay, Part 2.
Come on, really? I would only have Flying Saucer Part 1?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm texting my daughter, and it's
That's
funny.
it. I'm playing. I'm just showing all of my 45s. Like nobody's ever had a 45 in their past before.
Yeah, as if I haven't sold 45s on the frickin' eBay store.
Yeah, millennials will be asking, why does that frisbee have a hole in it?
You know what? When I need to pay my rent, I'm gonna go to you because apparently 45s and 78s are really expensive. So I'm going
Some of
to
them
you.
can be, some of them aren't. But I've got a whole bunch. I've got like 80 some odd records I'll be posting eventually.
Well,
because I've
if
just been
you
lazy.
if you heard that whole drop that I did, it was all 45s that I just dropped. I was like, yeah, I don't feel like getting up. So
hopefully
I
you
just
didn't break any of them.
dropped them all. You know what? The 78s are more expensive than the actual record player they come with.
Sometimes, yeah.
It took me 2 years to fix that record player, and the 78s are more expensive than the goddamn records that it get played on. So
now, is that like my record player? The one I have actually has a tape deck, radio, 8-track player, CD player. So and a USB port where you can actually record.
There.
Oh, that record player.
Yes.
That's an oldie. Yeah.
And I know it's only 100 years old. Okay.
I'm talking about the one you have right behind you.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's my mom's record player. And I do keep it because it's my mom's. I love her.
No, the one I have is
yeah.
The reason I bought it was because it has a little USB cord attachment, and I can rip music from any of those formats. So I can rip them from my records. I can rip them from 8-tracks, tape deck, regular cassette tapes.
I actually wonder if I could do that on that one. It's got the record player or the tape player on the side.
So hit record.
Record player on top.
Hold down the record
CD
button.
player in the front.
Yeah, mine has the same thing. It's got the CD player on the front. It's got a tape, regular cassette tape player on the right side. On the left side, it's got an 8-track tape player. The top is a record player.
Yeah.
And Mike, you might want to explain what an 8-track player is to the listener.
Do I really need to explain what an 8-track tape player is?
Hey, it was high technology. You can skip to the next song without fast forwarding to the cassette tape. I'm not going to skip to the next song. Skip, next song, skip, next song. I love 8 tracks.
That was back when recorders actually had to have musicians who knew what to play. I'm a bass player, right? So there. That's my bass.
Oh, thank you.
That's my record player. That's my bass amplifier.
That's your dog bowl. That's your whiskey. Gotcha.
And that's all my whiskey. Yes. So, yeah, I don't even pretend to know what tape players are anymore.
Oh, I miss 8 tracks.
Yeah, one of the funniest bits, Elihu, my first truck that I bought had an AM/FM 8-track player where the 8-track did not work, and neither did the AM radio part.
The 8-track never worked. The 8-track never worked. That was the best part about buying a truck in the 80s is the 8-track never worked.
Yeah, that is not a game cartridge, people. That holds music.
Yep. And
because when it's cold,
we ended up gutting.
The 8-track actually stretches, right? And so even if it did work, you would still have
It was the magnetic tape.
Whoa, we did something good.
Yeah, it stretches and it tightens up. Yeah, it's magnetic tape, man. I hated that. But I still miss 8 tracks.
Hey guys, I gotta get off. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, Twilight's up today, right? Twilight's up today, right, Bird?
No, he left already. Actually,
Mama
was
Bray
just paid last
remembers
night.
the 8 tracks.
Yes,
Wub,
Mama Frey
wub,
remembers 8
wub,
tracks.
wub, 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 wow.
So is it Twilight Zone today,
We
Bird?
sang a song once.
There is a Twilight Zone in an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, cool.
All right.
There you go, Yvette. Twilight Zone, hour and 20
Alrighty.
minutes.
Talk to you later.
Later, Bird. Kapla.
Oh, sorry, Vilemike. I turned it into a retro stream somehow.
No, this half the time this becomes a retro stream because of the type of crap I sell on the store.
Yeah, we're all old. We remember this
Fair
stuff.
enough. Fair enough.
We don't have to look it up. It's like, what is that again?
I've got a book that's almost 100 years old on the frickin' store. So
I got a book that's 100 years old in my closet right now.
This is it, well, if you actually do have a store on your shelves, that blows your mind.
That reminds me. Hang on a second. Sorry, go ahead, talk.
Well, you can't really see it very well.
sorry, I'm just going over the books. We got some Star Trek books. I got an autographed copy of Why to Kill a Mockingbird Matters. More Star Trek books, Lego book, poems, more Star Trek, Conan, Lovecraft, Tom Clancy, more Star Trek, a signed copy of Disasters.
Gee, are
I
you a
don't know why that's in
sci-fi
books. That should be in books.
science
That
fiction
should be in books
fan?
either. Where the hell is the 100-year-old book? Maybe I should actually go to the category books.
That might help.
Nope, that didn't help.
Oh.
Maybe I have it in toys and collectibles.
Why don't you just search for it?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, the bar where it says search for something.
Sorry, I actually do keep it in a
Hold on.
Ziploc bag.
I don't feel like digging for my book, but you know, Mike, I wonder if you can help me try to sell this. What's inside this bag? This is a World War I field binocular case, original case, and get this with. Open it up. Hang on.
Yes,
Sorry, with the original leather strap on it, the original leather strap, and when you open it up inside, mint condition, World War I field binoculars, mint condition.
I have very.
Yeah, I can easily sell that for you.
Cool.
Wow. I have something that is very.
That looks like one of my
similar to
Bibles.
that. This is actually a Bible.
I gotta be careful. The strap's over 100 years old. It's kind of.
I was gonna say it looks like one of my Bibles.
Oh. Yep.
See, The only thing wrong with this thing is the handle is broken off. Part of the handle is broken off, but it still has the original leather handle.
You are correct.
Here we go.
You are correct, Vilemike. It is something very similar to any Bible you would naturally have, right? However, I have my Viking heritage. Oh, where's
I think this is the oldest thing I'm selling on the store, and next year it will be 100 years old.
Yeah, I don't know where my 100-year-old book is right now. It's a small little Shakespearean playbook. Midsummer's Dream. Not sure what happened to it.
Holy crap! I have
like 1908.
I have a very thing that is very only like 50 years old.
Where's my book?
But yeah, this Bible got ruined by my nephews and nieces.
Oh, here it is. Here's my book. I found it.
Anyway, that's why I keep it in a bag. Okay. So
let me turn off the camera. You guys can see it's a lot easier. Settings. Come on, settings.
No, this bag is not going to leave my bag ever.
I have my Midsummer's Night Dream.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
And look, the thing's starting to fade off, so you can tell its original binding is coming off. So look at this.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah. Where's the printing at? Hang on.
I didn't know San Francisco.
1919. Sorry, 1919 is last printing. The first printing was 1894. So like 10 printings here. 1919 is last printing of this book.
There you go. Yeah. Well, that explains a lot. You're allowed to have the Bible in 1919.
This is Shakespeare. Midsummer's Night Dream. This is a very old book.
Yeah, one of the oldest books that I actually have. I've got a couple of Bibles from the 1800s. I'm sorry, the 1900s. So they were made in the 18. You know what I mean? The 18,
yes, with the leather cover, leather cover and everything.
Yeah. Here's the thing: the binding of the book.
I also have is a copy of the Book of Mormon from I think 1915.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Wow.
How much do you want for that Book of Mormon?
It's not for sale. It was given to me by a Catholic priest who I used to debate at the park.
God, I would act. Oh my God! I have debated with Mormons. Like my entire life, and
yeah, Richie. I think he saw it because he's going cool. Yeah, there's not a Bible, but there is a Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, which I also have a copy of.
Which I am a huge fan of Isaac Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke. So I absolutely love the books that I have. I grew up listening or reading, and now I listen to because I can't hold a book anymore. But yeah, it's fantastic. I just listening to the wonderful stories that come from the Flying Spaghetti Monster, because I am the Christian who goes to the beach and goes, yep. I am that Christian. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care anymore.
Well, I'm going to have to end the stream about in like 5 or so minutes because my kids want me to make sure I can pick them up at 11.
Blame the traffic.
Fair enough. And
So-
if you have to rely on me, you're screwed.
So what I'll do to end the stream is I'll play the Katty shooting me video. I'll play the Vilemike theme song, and then we'll just say goodbye.
Vile
'Cause I didn't play the theme song
And,
earlier.
happy birthday, Katty.
Last week.
I know.
Yeah, she turned 19 on last
published the
Sunday.
video. Okay, shut up.
All right, you're 19 years old now. I figure it's about time you got one after all your complaining.
That's right.
She goes shopping with the
Why
girls
isn't it
just to
playing?
embarrass them.
When you're almost a herd, I'm a real nerd. People say I'm a fool, but they never got the news that I'm a wild one. Oh yeah, I'm a wild one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel down, cause you're watching Vilemike and his real wild child. Oh yeah, I'm a wild one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel down, cause you're watching Vilemike and his real wild child.
Later, weirdos.
All right.
Good night.
Later, folkses.
Or good morning, I guess.